See, for this video, I had a fair few different ideas of what to do. The thing is, I'm sick and I'm lazy, so this is what you get instead. I always think it's really interesting to see people's bias lists. Why? Because it shows a lot about the people themselves. Also to see which kind of biases they like. Are they a leader type? Are they a magnate type? Are they a socially awkward sociopath type? I don't know why that is the first thing that came to mind, but we're gonna stick with it. A quick notice before the list starts. Just because a member of a group is certain place on this list does not mean that the group would be that spot on the list if I was ranking top groups. Because, there will be people on this list who aren't even part of, my top 10 groups. That is a completely different list that I will probably make another day when I run out of ideas of what to do. This time, there is no rules. If I wanted 2 people of the same group to be on this list, they would be here. I'm recording this before I decide on the list, so who the fuck knows if there will be one. Enjoy the list. So on the topic of people whose group wouldn't be on the list, number 10, Heechul from Super Junior. Super Junior would not be on this list. That is just a fact. I have nothing against them. I wish them the best of luck. And I like some of their music, but to actually stand them is something completely different. But Heechul, how can you not love this man? He's just amazing. He's probably the best variety idol there is. I don't care who you're thinking of. Heechul is better. There's also the fact that he just loves League of Legends and he loves Faker, which I really like esports. I once went to South Korea solely to watch 2 Korean teams just murder each other and give us the result that we always had expected. Add to that the fact that he is just amazing. Yeah. There's one other thing. The dancing thing. For the people who don't know, Heechul used to be, in my opinion, one of the best dancers in Super Junior. And then a car accident happened. And he no longer can dance as he used to. It's kinda sad, seeing him sometimes sit on the stage while the other dance. For the people who don't know, I used to dance as well. A lot. I probably have more experience as most of your favorite idols do. But I, too, had an accident, and I can no longer dance as I used to. It's one of the reasons why I relate so clearly to Heechul. Let's stop being a negative Nancy. Number 9, Hyuna. Let's be honest first of all. Everybody has a crush on Hyuna. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you think, well, I'm not attracted to her gender. You have a crush on Hyuna. That is just a fact. Now, how should we describe Hyuna? She is one of the most attractive people in the world. She's a great dancer. She's a pioneer of a thing. She's a great singer. She's a great rapper. And she's Hyuna. I just really love Hyuna. But I will be honest, she would probably not be on this list if the Edon thing hadn't happened. I just really... We can have a discussion whether or not I think she deserved to get kicked out of her label, which she broke her contract, so legal speak, yeah, she did. But what she did and what she pushed for relationships in K-pop cannot be understated. We stan. We stan a queen who stands up for herself. Also, Bubble Pop is great and underrated, and if you don't like Bubble Pop, I don't think you can like anything. You lack a soul. Number 8, Jackson from GOT7. Where to start with Jackson? Where to start? Well, we can start with the obvious. Look at this man. Just look at this man. Yeah, I hate Jackson's music. I legitimately despise it. I will meme the shit out of it, but it's not for me. I hate it. I hate how he raps, but I love this man so much. Again, he is one of the best variety idols. From the Gen 3, he's definitely probably the best variety idol. I don't care who you're thinking of. Jackson is great. Okay? But not just that. One of the things I really love about Jackson is not just how he seems to love everything around him and everybody, and nobody has more bros than Jackson does. It's just that he genuinely seems to love being on the stage. The way that he is on the stage, it doesn't matter that I think he needs to practice his dancing, and I think he's absolutely garbage at rapping. He could convince me that he is the best at everything by the way he carries himself. Jackson is great. I don't know why so many of you guys hate Jackson. He's fucking great, guys. God damn it, I can't believe we've come to this. Number 7. BM from K.a.r.d. This is a person who would not be on my bias list 2-3 months ago. I'm gonna play some clips, and then you will realize just why I love this man. I love this man.
Be strong. Stand one hole. That man got big pecs. He got big pecs. I seen him in the gym too. That man, he keeps his man titties big. I'm known as man titty dude. Why am I known as man titty dude? I was like, if you're gonna call me man titty dude, at least don't forget the big. You know what I mean? Throw in the big. Big man titty dude. The big titty man. Swag.
Do you get it now? He just seems happy, and he's a great dancer and a great rapper, and he's just great. He's just great all around. Plus his Instagram shows are just amazing. I recommend everybody follow him on Instagram. He's not like your regular idol Instagram that posted like a selfie and types. Like, he does his live streams of himself, and he works out, and he's dumb, and he loves his fucking camouflage lipstick thing that is just dumb. And I just love this man. He's just so dumb. He's big and dumb. Number 6. Mincy from 21. And from whatever solo thing she's also doing. I have split feelings on Mincy. Which means the fact that she's on this list this high really tells you how much I love him. For the people who don't know, I'm not a big fan of religion. It makes me a little uncomfortable, and by a little I mean a lot, because Catholicism kind of fucked me over. And Mincy is quite heavily religious. But I still really love her. She is what I think is a great role model for younger things. She stood up for herself. What happened to anyone was not okay. And instead of just taking it, she stood up for herself and decided to take a leap and go for a solo. It doesn't matter whether or not you think it worked out for her. She decided to do something. She saw something that wasn't right, and she did it. Plus, she's a great dancer, and I think her solo music is even better than CL's, even though I like CL as well. Mincy is great. Everybody should go support Mincy. Number 6. Whatever EXO member I decide is okay to put on this list. So this might need a little bit of explanation. The person I settled for was Chris, but I have a little bit of a complicated history with EXO. That complicated history being every fucking favourite member of mine just decides to leave. Like, I love Chris. Chris left, and I'm just like, okay. We will have to move on. He want to do his own thing. I need a new bias. Luhan, I love you. Let's do this. And then he left. And you know what happened next? Fucking Tal, who was my new bias, decided to leave as well. Current bias? Lay. Where is Lay? Not in fucking EXO. So yeah, stat. I decided, instead of doing Lay, Kai, who are like my favourite members of current EXO, I'm gonna go with the person that I'm still overly attached to, Chris. Doesn't matter that he dresses like he's homeless. He acts like he needs to own 75 cars. And he's just dumb. Look at this face. This face is just so dumb. But I love him so much. Number 4. Juhan from Monster X. When people said get you a man that could do anything, I have finally found out what they meant. They meant get a Juhan. He can sing. He can dance. He can rap. He can be cute. he can be sexy, and most of all, he can get kisses from every member of Monster X, which honestly, that's an impressive feat that everybody should respect. On the more serious side, he's just... I'm starting to realize making this list that there's not much reason for why I like people other than I like them. Why did I think this was a good idea again? But yeah, Stan Monster X. Now comes the hard part. Top 3. The person who got me into K-pop, the person who kept me in K-pop, and the person I just relate to way too much. In the end, I decided to go with number 3, Taemin from SHINee. Let me tell you a story of how I got into K-pop. The year was I don't actually remember, and Taemin's new single Danger just came out. I showed up for dance practice as any other day. Everything was natural. The new dance teacher we had was not that likable, but that's not part of the story and my hate for authority. But he, for warm-up, ended up putting Danger by Taemin on. He wanted us to try and express the feelings of a song without understanding the lyrics. That's how we ended up with K-pop the entire day. I think he just wanted an excuse for us to dance to K-pop. It has now been many years since. I still hate the guy, but I still thank him for this obsession with K-pop. For that, Taemin is what got me into K-pop. Taemin is what I still always checks out. I might not be a big SHINee fan, which I'm not, but I will always be a huge Taemin, and Taemin will always be a huge inspiration for me. For that, number 3. Number 2. You can know what's missing now, so who is this gonna be? Number 2, Namjoon from BTS. Namjoon. Where do we start with Namjoon? Well, we could start with the simple stuff that most of everybody loves about him. He is amazingly intelligent. He is really good at public speaking, which I like. He is a deep thinker, and he's an amazing rapper. Add to that I think, especially in the latest year, he has really been breaking the stereotype of what a main rapper of a K-pop group should be. Like, he's one of the softer things around the edges, and it's adorable. I still find Cramps to be really fucking creepy, but you know what? Namjoon is the only one who can convince me they aren't. There's something about him. Then we have come to number 1. There's only one person left. Number 1. Ravi from VIX. Ravi. What do we say about Ravi? And how did we end up here? I am jealous of people who can easily pick an ultimate bias. For me, this was way too hard and I spent way too much time on it. But in the end, it was Ravi who won. And there's one specific reason for that. I don't know the reason, but it just felt right. This was just... I can't explain. This was just right. I love Ravi's solos. I love how he has a passion for dance and how he has a passion for rap and how he puts everything into everything he does. I also just love his dumbass dog. Like, if anybody, like, no matter what, go and check out his Instagram for his dog. It's amazing, and I love him. I swear to God, this is amazing. I don't know how to end this. So, this is my list. This is my top 10 idols that I love way too much from 10 different groups. I almost put Hungbin on the list, because I fucking love Hungbin. But you know, here, we don't deal with dirty Hanzo mains. So yeah, I don't know. I will post more weird content whenever I feel like it. I mainly just do this because I think editing is fun, and this is entertaining to me, because I'm too sick to write.